Well, hello. Today I'm going to make a cheese ball. I needed one for the weekend and I thought, hey, I'm going to bring you right along in the kitchen and show you that a cheese ball is so easy. I love to make cheese balls for gathering. It's not sweets. You don't have to bake it. It works for any season, summer, spring, winter, fall, and you get to make it ahead. Cheese ball is kind of like a cheesecake to me, where when you make it 2 or 3 days ahead and it just kind of gets all blended and seasoned together and soaks up those flavors, I think it's even better. So we're gonna start right out by taking 2 cream cheese blocks of 8-ounce cream cheese. So I have 2 of those in here, and you can use any brand. I have just a regular organic. You can use fat-free, a third fat-free, any of those works for this just fine. Okay, so we got those in there. Now I'm just gonna add in 2 cups of cheese. Again, this is actually some yellow cheddar and some white cheddar mixed together because it's what I had in the freezer, and I just thawed it out and it all works. You can use any kind of shredded cheese that you choose. I'm going to put in here 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. That just adds really nice flavor to this. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of onion, which I forgot to get out and chop up and have ready. So pretend like I put those 2 tablespoons of onion in there, because that does make it taste super good. And you're gonna want that in there. Just chop it up real fine. And actually I said 2 tablespoons. Let's correct me while I'm really making mistakes today. 2 teaspoons, it says on my recipe. Next, I'm going to do my lemon juice, which is 1 teaspoon of lemon juice in there. And that was just bottled lemon juice. Again, anything works. And then you can put in a couple shakes of Tabasco sauce, which I don't usually, but if you didn't have, I never have Tabasco sauce on hand, you could put in a couple shakes of cayenne. That would be super good if you want a little bit of kick. Like I say, I'm gonna use this for a family gathering that isn't into the heat, so I'm gonna keep it really simple. But if you know me, have watched at all, I love to shake in some goodness. So I have a little bit of onion powder. And this is where I kind of step outside of the recipe. That was the basic of the recipe. Now I'm adding cayenne powder beyond it, or the cayenne would be an addition. And I'm also gonna try adding some turmeric today, because turmeric makes things a nice rich yellow, and I did have quite a bit of my white cheese in there, and I want this to look really orange. Another thing that you could add, I'm not gonna add it today, but just another idea, think outside the box, a little bit of dill I think would be good in this, or you could add a pinch or so of chives into this, okay? Just extra little thoughts of making this extra special or a flavor that you might like, okay? So now that I have everything in the bowl, all I am gonna do is beat this up quick, and I'll dump it out and show you from there. Okay, that looks super good to me. Very well mixed. And if your cream cheese is a little bit more room temp, it'll mix up a little bit quicker than what mine did. That took a little bit more, but this is perfect. Now this makes 2 cheese balls, so we're gonna pour it out and divide it in half. Okay, so now I'm actually also gonna taste this just a little bit, just to be sure that I like how it's seasoned. You'll notice that there's no added salt in this because you got that Worcestershire sauce and all that cheese, and I've just found that for us, we don't need the extra salt, but I always give a taste. That's very yummy. I can taste that onion. I did add my chopped onion in there, along with that little extra of onion powder. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna divide this into 2, and I'm gonna roll one in a little bit of cheese, and I'm gonna roll the other one in some nuts. And just another little, might say FYI tip about this is If I put this in the fridge right now and was a little bit more patient and just let this chill for about 10 minutes, this will get colder and I will be able to work with it a little bit better to roll it up. Hopefully this will work right now and I won't have to chill it, but if you see me struggling, you won't struggle if you put it in the fridge. So this is half of it. I'm just gonna kind of put it in a bowl. And you could even just make this into a cheese dip just like this and just top it with some fresh peppers or just literally like this. So I'm gonna just roll mine, like I say, in some of this real fine cheddar cheese. And if you do add parsley or chives to it, then that kind of shows nicely. I think that's looking pretty good right there. So that one is done and perfect. I'm gonna leave this little bit of cheese on here. I'm gonna roll the other one in some chopped pecans. And all I did was just quick use my little chopper on a paper plate because that's just so super quick. And I'm just going to roll this one in that. Get all that goodness out. Little tacky, but not bad. Beautiful. So there are 2 cheese balls ready to go. I will just put these in the fridge until I'm ready to serve them this weekend. I'll kind of wrap them up with I'll put them in a bowl and I'll wrap them up with some handy wrap. And then I'll just show you how pretty they are on a serving tray with some crackers, or you can even, I'm actually gonna be serving mine later on this weekend with some cucumber or some carrot wedges, also with pretzels. So think outside the box and hope you enjoy these fun cheese balls for the next occasion that you have coming. I'll see you in the next video.